Hey guys, welcome back to my channel via Glow. If you're new here, my name is Gloria and I'm a full-time reseller on multiple different apps and I resell clothes and shit. So in today's video, I have another Goodwill Outlet haul. So the items that I typically source are literally a wide range of things. I pick up mature, I pick up things that millennials would wear, I pick up trendy pieces, I pick up style-based pieces, I pick up some men, some children's, but for the most part I'm sticking to women's. But I typically don't really like to niche myself down, so I pick up, you know, just about everything and I sell just about everything. So let's just jump in. All right, the first one is actually from Free People. This is actually a set. I was lucky enough to actually find the top, and I said I'm gonna sell it to a buy sell trade store. Next thing I know, I found these in another bin, so I was just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna sell it. This one is probably not gonna go for that much. I looked at the care tag, and if you see a care tag that is made of like paper, it's that brown one, those are typically older styles. But if you find one that has like that slick satin tag, that one is a newer style. So I'm gonna price this one probably around 38 and hope for 30. So that is my end goal. This one was a style-based pickup. It is so cute. I will pop up the mannequin photo here. I think that this looks so much better worn instead of like on a hanger. So y'all see her in her glory over here. But since I said this is a style-based pickup, I plan on using quite a few keywords to pull in the right buyer. And this is a brand that I've actually never heard of, and it is called ℸ𝕊𝕋. I want to say it does say it's new with tags, and on the tag it says that it was $102. This is a purple pink lace top. So I don't know, let me know if you know this brand. But the keywords that initially came to my mind when I first picked it up was definitely like whimsy goth, fairy, and that's all I can think of at this moment. But when I sit down to list it, I'll have more. But that was definitely a great little style-based pickup. This one is also a style-based pickup. This one is like a sheer mesh top. It does have like this cute little cow neck situation, and the brand is actually called the Limited, which I do believe is a like Y2K brand. And this is just like super sheer micro mesh. It is a tunic top, so this probably would look really nice with just like a cami underneath. So yeah, love that. This one, I saw the style and I was hoping that it was going to be something special, and this one is kind of special but not really. This is New Romantics, which is actually sold at Free People, so it's actually a really good brand for the most part. But this is a really nice style, so I plan on using the right keywords to get the right buyer. But I do think Free People alone is going to help this one sell, so we can stick to that as well. All right, this one is a BOLO brand. It's new to me. I initially thought this was one of those, no shade, but I thought it was one of those Indian brands. Y'all know, I'm sure you see them at your BINS too, where it's like a tunic, got like that super high slit, it's long sleeve, and it has like that detail to the neckline. They look good. I done came across a lot of pieces that I almost picked up and I said, what are you doing? So I left behind. But yeah, this is what the brand tag looks like. Amaya. And this one has like embroidery on it, and it's just like this really pretty you know, pattern on it. I don't know what those things are called. This is 100% cotton, so that's gonna do great in the summer. This is 𝕃𝕊𝕄𝕃. I believe this is actually like a decent brand to pick up. It is a mall brand, one of the brands that like mature ladies, you know, kind of like. This is what the tag looks like. It is a medium. When I was photographing, y'all know that I use Google Lens when I'm photographing, so I'm able to find the stock photo. But I was able to find this exact item, and this one is still being sold for $98. This one's in excellent condition, so I'm probably gonna, you know, hope for about 25 to 30, depending on what comps say. But yeah, that was a pretty good piece. This one is Sigrid Olsen. If you guys watched my video, which one was it? Where I talked about like my bread and butters of 2024 that I'm going to be also keeping in 2025, is Sigrid Olsen. Now this brand specifically, I pick up all of their linens, like all of them, the bottoms, the tops. It sells. I find that the size small sells a little bit slower, however it still sells. But this one is more of like a boxy crop style, and this one is a medium. But this is what the tag looks like if you are unfamiliar. All right, so this one is a cashmere sweater. This one is from Neiman Marcus, and this has that V-neck, and this kind of like that periwinkle colorway, which is really, really, really good for springtime. So I thought somebody would enjoy this piece for the springtime. So I grabbed it. It is a size small. Definitely not going to price it high and hope for about $25 from it. This one is a style pickup, and it is loft. And it has like lemons all over it. It's so cute. The lighting is kind of washing it out, but super, super cute. And this one is an extra large, so I think that is also going to help it sell. But I will be pricing that one like at $25 and hope for about $20. This one is a style-based pickup. And this one is from a brand called Liz Claiborne, you already know. But this one is 100% linen. I plan on tying in like dark academia. Chocolate brown is also like a colorway that is in too, so I'll definitely make sure I put that in there. But when I saw this initially, it was definitely like a dark academia piece, so that is what I'm going to be leading with. And this one is a size 4. Yeah, cute little one button moment. Like I said, that one was style based and it was fabric based because it's linen. This is LL Bean, definitely one of my tried and trues. This one's kind of like a chunky knit turtleneck sweater. It is 100% wool, and this one is definitely a vintage LL Bean tag. So we love that. For some reason, when I first picked this up, I thought this said that it was a large, but then when I got home and I noticed that it was a small, I was disappointed. But that's okay. It's still gonna be able to sell. Also plan on using academia for this one. It's gonna be more keywords, luxury, minimalist, and all those things. Also could use cabin. Like it's so many different keywords you can kind of tap into. But anyways, this is Catherine's. This is for the mature girls. This one is kind of like a micro mesh floral watercolor type of top with a cute little split neck, and it is a size 2X. I don't know why they put it behind their tag, but yeah, super, super cute little blouse. It's kind of like a 3/4 sleeve, and yeah, I typically have been selling these for $20 to $25. I'm sure people can get more, but I kind of like to stick to what I know works for me and my business. Next, we have this men's J. Crew sweater. This is that really nice like shawl collar situation with the Henley that they love around. Typically it's around either fall or spring, both of the transitional times where it's kind of a little chilly, but it's not too cold where I gotta wear a jacket. These are perfect. And this brown colorway was just, you know, so nice. The neutral colorways are really good. And it's a size large. And I believe this is from spring of 2022. So pretty current piece. This is Cobby. Y'all know I had gave up on her, and I do go and look at the comps before I actually take it home, because once upon a time Cobby used to do good, and then the girls found out about it, then they told more girls, and then those girls started listening to it. Next thing you know, it went down, but that's okay. So I specifically looked into this piece, and I had noticed that a lot of them were listed over $50. So it kind of led me to believe that this must be a hot commodity. And honestly, y'all, I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I kind of stopped right then and there. I didn't really check any further. I had noticed them being listed for 50, 60, 90, 125, like the prices was high. So I'm just kind of like, mine is a size large, so we may do a little bit better with her. But yeah, it's kind of just like a velvet velour. I think this is more velour. Yeah, like a velour paneling to it, and it's pretty boxy. Really cute little colorway too. This one is a brand that I like picking up. This is like one of the menswear brands that is definitely in my like BOLO bag, but not like a BOLO for my business, because I can flip it for $25, and I would consider that a BOLO in my business. This is Cricket, and this is size medium. This one did have a name on here, so when I do sit down to list this, I need to verify if this is kind of something golf related or if this was, you know, somebody's name. But this is what their logo looks like, which is, you know, pretty easy. But it's just like a nice lightweight sweatshirt. 25 to 30 for that one. This one is another Cricut piece. I was so happy. So this was in a different bin. When I picked it up, I said, this is quality, okay? And then next thing I know, I was looking around and I noticed that the tag was missing, but I'm like, I think this is still a good brand. So I was looking around, and I noticed that the logo was there, which is the same as that one, which is Cricut. So I went on and grabbed it. This one seems to be of like either a cashmere cotton blend or like a cotton wool blend, and I can't really like pinpoint it because of how soft and smooth it is. And I tried to pay attention when I was steaming it, because typically when you steam wool you will get like a scent, and I didn't really get that. So I don't know if it is wool in it. It's got to be like a really low content, but I don't know. All right, this is a brand that I completely dropped when it came to men's items. However, this one had a little bit of significance to it. It was a pair of like pull on like jogger style corduroy pants, and I initially saw this and I saw it in a throwback pile, so I'm just like, okay, is this like, you know, something good? So I saw the drawstring in it. I'm like, okay, these are very casual. So what I did was, of course, I went on eBay and then I typed in Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants, I want to say, and then I saw that it was like 30 of them listed and then 20 of them sold. Now mind you, I did put in the size. I put in size medium, because that's the things that we have to do now. We just can't vaguely, you know, do our research when it comes to brands that are like super oversaturated. You have to get real specific, and that's what I did, because I knew that I didn't want to bring home something that says 30 listed and 1 sold. Like that wouldn't have worked for me. But after I saw that the sell-through rate was pretty high up, I said, of course. So yeah, I am happy with that one. I think it was selling between like 25 to 30, so I'm gonna get a decent amount for that one. This one is a style-based pickup. This is a maxi skirt. It is sheer, but it has like this cute little button front situation, and I don't really know this style of print. I want to say kind of like watercolor, but it doesn't look like it's watercolor. This looks like this is like a canvas. This painting can be on a canvas. But yeah, so I grabbed it, and there are quite a few keywords that I will pop up on the screen for y'all. And these are the type of pieces that I enjoy picking up, because I feel like when it comes to style-based pieces, you're actually able to kind of like play with the price a little bit more than you are able to play with like those, you know, typical brands and styles and stuff. So the brand is called The Limited, which I think is a vintage brand. This is a medium, so yeah, definitely a decent piece. This one is a trendy piece. This is Out From Under. These are just like some flare wide leg sweatpants, and they did have that crisscross feature to them. They are a size small, and the brand is Out From Under, which is actually sold at Urban Outfitters. Urban Outfitters is something similar to like Anthropologie, which I think they're all like the same, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they run in the same circle. That one's probably gonna go for $20, $25. Nothing too crazy. This is Boston Proper. I had a lot of luck selling these types of pants last year. They're just kind of like some pull-on wide leg palazzo pants, and then this one is really cute with this colorway. It has like this paisley print to it as well, floral design. So yeah, definitely a cute little coastal moment. And like I said, last year I sold a lot of these, so I'm sure they're going to be popular again this year. All right, this is Obermeyer. This is a great BOLO brand. This one, unfortunately, is kind of like a vintage style, because it's kind of like a skinny pant, but it's lined. So it's like fleece lined. So I don't know if it's a base layer or what, but I got to do a little bit more research, because not only is it like fleece lined, with it being a skinny, these can't be snow pants. I mean, the texture on the outside feels like it could be, but it also feels like neoprene. So I don't know. So I will have to do research. And the part that I'm upset about it being vintage is the fact that I may not find the actual style code, even though it has a style number. But I'll do more research and see. This one is a size 16, and this is the brand. I think the logo looks a lot different now, but if you see Obermeyer, I would definitely pick it up. All right, so moving on. This is Eileen West. What's so funny is that I picked this up and I'm like, oh, this is a cute nightgown. It's in excellent condition. I put it in my cart, and when it was time for me to, not cart, but my Hogan, and it was time for me to look over things because I had to decide, of course, am I going to take it? Am I going to leave it? I'm like, let me just check comps, because like I told y'all, I have boosted up my sell-through rate that I'm looking for. The minimum is 50%. Before it was 30% and not saturated. Now it's 50% and not saturated when it comes to women's items. This one, the sell-through rate was great. I think it was like 200 listed, over 200 listed, and over 180 something sold. So I'm just like, oh, this one's close to 100% sell-through rate. So I went on and picked it up. This one also is a good size. It's a size extra large, but this is what it looks like. All right, this one is so funny to me because this is actually 100% linen dress, which we love. This colorway is not for everybody. I personally hate this colorway. It's kind of like a orangey tan with teal. But anyways, I saw the logo tag, and I'm like, I remember coming across a sweater from this brand, and the tag looked like it was interesting, but the item wasn't interesting enough for me to look into the brand. So I didn't look into the brand. And then not too long ago, maybe like a week or two, a girly that I follow on Instagram, she is like more of like a mid-tier type of reseller. I had noticed that in her like little photo haul, it was this brand, you know, on top of all the other good brands she was showing. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that that was a good brand, but duly noted. So when I came across this one, I'm like, okay, I know this is linen. And I did Google Lens it so I can try to find a stock photo and the name. And this one is sold at Tularosa, I want to say, which is like Revolve. It's like house brand under house brand. But yeah, this one's going to go for a good amount is all I'm trying to say. All right, so these are the ones that have little flaws to them that I need to wash. But this one is a linen piece. This one, unfortunately, is a size small, but due to the style of it and the cap sleeve, I decided to go ahead and take a chance on it. The brand is Cara Little, which is not really a brand you should be looking out for. So this was definitely more of a style and fabric-based pickup than it is a brand pickup. But I do think with the help of me figuring out this type of style, I'm gonna be able to help, you know, sell it a little bit quicker. All right, this one is also a style-based pickup. It is Torrid, and this one just has like this cute little floral detail to it. I'm sorry the light is so bright, but super, super, super cute. Definitely like a coquette cottagecore moment, and it has like the ribbing to it as well. I think the only flaw on it was, in fact, kind of like some dirt from the floor, I'm assuming at the BINS. So yeah. All right, this one was a style-based pickup. And I went back and forth because I thought that this was so stinking cute. And, you know, homecoming is here, and some other one, I don't know. All of the seasons, prom, homecoming, all of that is coming up. So I thought a girly would love this. This one has kind of like this silver beading. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's kind of like that. It's a maxi, and then it has a side split on this side. And it's like a chiffon material, and then like this dipped open back to it. So yeah, super cute style, but I found a flaw on it with this light. What's so crazy is that when I was at the BINS, I was looking it over very, very, very thoroughly. So I just hate that I missed it, because I'll be honest, I probably would have left it if I would have saw it with the flaw. I'm not really into picking up flawed items anymore. But anyways, this one is a 100% linen maxi, or this would be more of a midi dress. It has like a cute little oh wow I was about to say a cute little like cow neck moment. I was so confused because I don't know if this has to be the front. Like, I feel like this has to be the front. It's kind of like it's like a slip but linen, and then it has like this tie on the back where it's dipped. So this is also like a dip back. I don't know, but it's a midi, and it is that was the ice in my fridge. But this one is a medium, so that one is a no-brainer pickup. But yeah, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys found it helpful in some way. But I will see you in the next one. Bye.